Let's talk about something very near and dear to me. Something close to my heart. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Like, an unhealthy amount. I've got all the books, all the movies, these 3 books, a replica Snape wand, a Voldemort wand, Ravenclaw pants, a Ravenclaw wall banner. I enjoy Ravenclaw. A Deathly Hallows pendant, Harry Potter memes, and there was a sorting hat, a snitch, and a Marauders map, which all got lost or thrown out. Thanks, Mom! So yeah. I'm a bit of a fan. What I'm not a fan of are some of the spells. Some are just dumb. Some make you grow fur, or used to turn someone into a duck. That's not cool, or something I'd want to learn. Well, maybe the duck one. That'd be kind of funny. But here are my top 10 dumbest Harry Potter spells. Number 10, Avis. This summons birds, and some of you might be saying, well, Boo, you can attack people with those birds. To which I say, you're weird for thinking about attacking people. But I also say Avis has no real use unless paired with a pugno. Those birds are pointless. They just fly around, doing bird things, unless you cast another spell to make them your feathery servants of destruction. So when used with a pugno, it's good, but without it, it's utterly useless. Same with a pugno, now that I think about it. That's completely useless without birds to summon. But number 10 belongs to both those then. But separately, not together. Together they're okay. Separately, they stink. Number 9, the bubble producing charm. This isn't the bubble head one that allows you to breathe underwater. This is bubble producing. It's used to make a stream of bubbles. That's it. Not deadly, explosive bubbles that will melt someone's face off. Just bubbles. Now, I'm a guy who loves his bubbles and would get a kick out of this spell. But with no real use besides to make me a little giddy, it makes the list. They can be used for decoration since Flitwick used them to decorate Christmas trees, which I get is kind of sort of maybe a little not really cool, but simple ornaments do the trick just fine. Other than entertainment, I see no real use for this. Number 8, rictusempra, the tickling charm. It causes someone to burst out in uncontrollable laughter. This would be great during a duel. It can be used as a diversion, and it's considered a minor torture curse. But if I'm dueling someone in an actual duel, that probably means I don't like them, or they've done something not too cool. I don't want them laughing. I want them on their knees, crying at my feet, begging me for mercy. I don't want to tickle my opponent. Tickling, I, at least, associate with laughter, which I associate with happiness. Imagine if Harry tickled Voldemort. Dude, lame. Not cool. Number 7. The trip jinx. This jinx causes whoever it's used on to trip, to fall over, to do basically the same thing almost every other spell does. Any spell can knock someone over. Hit them in the back with stupefy, knocked over. Shoot a disarming charm at their chest, knocked over and flown across the room. Reducto someone in the face, they'll probably die, but hey, at least you knocked them over. The trip jinx is pathetic. Its main effect is basically the side effect of other spells. Just stand right back up and crucio the punk who just tripped you. Well, maybe don't go that far, but still, this spell can be accomplished without a wand. Just stick your foot out and you can trip people. Number 6, mobili corpus and mobili arbis. Corvus moves bodies of those unable to walk, conscious or not, while Arbus moves things made out of wood. Why are these necessary? Wouldn't something like Wingardium Leviosa suffice? That levitates stuff. Or the locomotion charm? That lets you move stuff. Why does there need to be a separate charm for wood? Why is wood so special? If the 2 I mentioned can't move wood, then okay, I get it, but I've never read that they can't. And why do you need a charm to move bodies specifically? Any of the other levitation or movement spells would work on them? Just seems kind of pointless. Number 5. Harmonianectere passus. This is used to fix vanishing cabinets. That's literally it. Apparently they break so often they require their own spell to fix. Other than that, is useless. Number 4. Expecto patronum. This simply summons a Patronus, a kind of spirit guardian to defend against 2 things, Dementors and Lethifolds. On anything else, it's essentially useless. I know it's an iconic spell and one of the most popular, but other than giving birth to a cool glowy animal, it ain't that good. And what if you don't like your Patronus shape? You can make it non-corporeal, but then it's not as strong. It's supposed to be a super complex spell that only exceptional wizards can do. Here's a small list of those who can cast it. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Luna Lovegood, Ernie Macmillan, Neville Longbottom, non-corporeal though, and Ginny Weasley. You're gonna tell me that the witless wonder Neville Longbottom is an exceptionally powerful wizard? That Seamus I blow everything I touch up Finnegan is a powerful wizard? That Luna Lovegood, whose head is probably always swarming with Raxperts, can cast one? Oh, and they can talk apparently, but only in the Deathly Hallows, and only by members of the Order of the Phoenix. That was never mentioned to Harry by Lupin when he was trying to learn the spell. That would have been pretty helpful. Pretty lame. Number 3, ridiculous. This is another spell that works solely on one creature, that being a boggart. It's got no other use than to get rid of some little shadow dweller. It's a very specific spell for a situation that doesn't appear to be that common, considering there were only about 4 boggarts mentioned in the entire book series. It's like 2 in Azkaban, 1 in Goblet of Fire, and 1 in Order of the Phoenix, I think. It doesn't even summon something cool like the Patronus does. It just does what it does. And by the way, that clown thing that the chick made in the 3rd movie was terrifying. That wasn't funnier. That was even worse. She needs to get better at that spell. Number 2, aguamonte. This casts a stream of water. It never specifies how much water, just a stream. I picture it being relatively tiny, until Harry and Hagrid used it to put out Hagrid's burning hut. Then it became a friggin' fire hose. Depending on the concentration, it can be anything from a little stream to a wave. That's kinda cool, I guess. No. It still makes the list just because I always picture it as a tiny stream. Plus it's taught at the newt level. It's taught to 6th years. Making a little water stream is taught as advanced magic. It doesn't seem that hard. I make little streams whenever I go to the bathroom. Some might not agree with the spell here. Heck, I'm starting to question whether I agree with it. Number 1, pesky, pixie, pester, no me. This spell does absolutely nothing. No use. Not a spark, not a jet of light, not a little sign that it does anything at all. It was used by Lockhart to stop the Cornish pixies he set loose on everyone, and it had no effect. 0. None whatsoever. Not even a side effect like his little bone fixer charm. It was supposed to repel pixies or capture them or something, but it was most likely invented by Lockhart right on the spot to try and impress the kids, which obviously didn't work. It's technically not an actual spell, but it's listed on the Harry Potter Spells Wikipedia page, so it goes on this list. And with that, we've reached the end. I'm still questioning number 2. You know what? Replace that with the one that turns someone into a duck. That's pretty useless. Anyways, start some arguments in the comments about whether you agree or disagree and what should or shouldn't be on the list. Boo's life advice for this video: never make up a spell on the spot. It could go horribly wrong or not work at all, and then you have to rely on 3 12-year-olds to fix your mistake. No one wants that.